What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through a week of workouts in my off season, aka I am officially entering my hybrid girl era. I am not training for 70.3 Ironman just yet. There's going to be a lot more lifting, a lot of different types of workouts, because I'm just trying to get back into basics, kind of reset, refocus, do a lot of different things so that way I am mentally and physically fresh when I get into 70.3 specific training. So if you've been following me for some time, you know that I did my first 70.3 Ironman earlier this year, and then recently I had just signed up for another one, but this one isn't happening until July 2025. So I've got a bit of time until I really get into the specifics of 70.3 training. I actually do have another race signed up, which is HYROX. Now, the goal isn't really to push as hard as I can. I did sign up with my husband, who's going to be doing it with me. We're going to do the mixed doubles, and so we're going to be breaking it apart. Of course, this is mainly a running event, so I do need to improve my overall speed since I've got a pretty good aerobic base. So it's just a matter of bringing back that speed and working on improving my fast twitch muscles, because yeah, that needs a lot of love, as well as my strength. So that's the focus for the next couple months, so that way I am going into the HYROX event strong and hopefully a little bit faster, and then this will get me into a good position in prep for 70.3 Ironman training, because since my speed is already up, I will then just have to work on my overall endurance. So in this video, I'll take you through a week of workouts in terms of off-season training and what it looks like in prep for HYROX, and maybe, possibly, hopefully, a little bit of 70.3 Ironman training. So I am currently taking a little bit of a break from work, and I am going to be doing a tempo session today. It's really short. It's like 4.5 kilometers, which should theoretically take me about 20 to 25 minutes. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get this done while it's still bright out. I'm a little nervous because it's a tempo session, but I learned from last week not to go so fast and just go how I feel, and then hopefully I'll be able to gain my speed back. But yeah, I don't know. Every time I have some kind of speed work to do, I get so nervous. So hopefully this goes well. Tempo session done and dusted. Oh my god, I can't believe I just failed that set. I did the first set and I managed to get up. It was hard, but like I felt strong, and so I don't know what happened with this one. So now I have to go down 5 pounds and hopefully I can get that up. Good morning, happy Wednesday. As you can see, I am in my car and dressed up because I am going into the office today. So part of my new job is that it is hybrid. So I am going into the office 1 day a week, which is fine. At least it changes things up, because sometimes just always doing everything at home isn't always the greatest. So it's nice to change things up, especially because it's midweek. But before I talk about the plan for today, yesterday, oh my god, my lifting session was just, I don't know what happened. This was actually my first
back squat fail ever. And I was like reflecting for a bit, and I was like wondering whether or not, okay, am I doing too much in one day? Is my body tired from the speed workout? But the speed workout was very short, and I've endured a lot more intense workouts like that, and I'd be able to get through another workout after that. So I was kind of like rethinking whether or not, oh my gosh, should I be doing 2 workouts a day kind of thing. But I made sure I ate. I had plenty of time in between both workouts, and when I played the video back, it was definitely a technique issue because my core, I did not brace my core at all. So as I was going down, I was just like so shaky. So that probably resulted into why I wasn't able to get back up, because when I took the weights out, it was a lot easier. And I'm like, no, for sure, it's just an additional 5 pounds extra. Like, I can definitely do 90%. But I was kind of scared to go back up in weight until the last set. I decided to put the weight back on. It wasn't pretty, but I still managed to get it up. So I'm kind of now like, oh shoot, I'm probably gonna get into my head more often. So I gotta like work on my mental now when it comes to lifting, especially after experiencing that, because I've never experienced that. So that kind of like caught me off guard, but it's all good. It's a new day. So because I am in the office today, I am actually taking today as a rest day. I used to take rest days either Monday or Fridays, but because of just how everything is working out with like my workouts and just professionally speaking, I thought it made more sense to do my office days as a rest day, because I'm already doing so much in terms of getting up early, getting ready, going to the office. I'm already just so tired by the end of it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make my Wednesdays like a self-care day. So obviously I'm all dressed up to go to the office. And then after, I am actually getting a haircut because my hair is just getting so thick. I just need it thinned out. And then I'm meeting up with Kian later, and we're gonna get some reflexology massages done. So it's gonna be so good. And then we're gonna go out for dinner, and then tomorrow we get back into it in terms of workouts. It's a new day, and we've got intervals scheduled on the agenda today. So I actually have the same interval workout from last week when I died, but this time around there's a less number of intervals. I learned my lesson. I'm going to start out conservatively, and then if I feel good, I'll pick it up, but we'll see how I feel. Start conservatively, feeling good. Obviously, I'm a little huffing and puffing. Still working hard, but I didn't push it too fast. Halfway done. Just 1 minute recovery, and then 1K cool down.
Okay, so that 400-meter repeat wasn't as bad as last week, thank goodness. I managed to start conservatively and then pushed my way as I progressed through the intervals, and I managed to actually hit a nice progression. Taking a look at Rana, I started at around a 4:10 per kilometer pace for the first 400 meters, and then I did get faster, and by the last 400 meters I managed to hit 3:54. So I'm pretty happy with that. It did get hard after the halfway point, but it wasn't as bad or as painful as last week. I think I did this workout smarter than last week, and it did help that there was less number of intervals. I think last week was 10, which was insane. I don't know why I followed through with that, but this time around it was only 6 intervals of 400 meters. So it was fairly, I wouldn't say easy, but it was easier relative to last week. I also decided to push my strength session to tomorrow. I don't know what I was thinking, being ambitious, doing double session days. I just don't think I am there yet. I am just gonna take it easy and then slowly build up the amount of workouts I do per day. So I'm gonna do my lifting session tomorrow, since it was supposed to be a rest day, but because I'm not doing it today, I'm just going to push it to tomorrow and then go forward with whatever I have scheduled for the weekend. Happy Friday, but not happy Friday. I'm glad it's the end of the work week, but sad because I don't get to work out. So I woke up this morning feeling all sorts of weirdness in my ears. It's like congestion, but in the ears, so much that I just felt so off balance, and I looked it up and I can't remember what it was, but it could be an infection. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take it easy today. Like, even trying to talk in my meetings, it just felt so off. And even just doing like everyday things like laundry, washing the dishes, just even walking around just felt so weird. I just feel like I have this constant, almost like someone is just constantly bouncing a ball in my head, but between my ears. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should do some foam rolling, some mobility, because I actually haven't done it since I started this new block. And I am starting to feel some major tightness in my quads and my glutes, so much that it's starting to impact my knee. And Kian was trying to massage my quads and my glutes the other night, and I was screaming to the point where he was like, you need to stretch and foam roll, especially if you're lifting that much and running. Like, your body needs to recover with some mobility, love. So that's what I'm doing. Slowing things down, foam rolling, and doing some stretches. I'm trying to open up the chest, trying to open up the hips, all that good stuff. What's the workout for today?
So it is 9 rounds for time, 12 synchronized dumbbell power snatches, but we don't have to be synchronized. Oh no, maybe we should be synchronized for that. And then 100-meter partner run, 8 synchronized box jumps, and then 6 synchronized chest to bar pull-ups.
Oof. So Keen and I are gonna do a little bit of, I guess, HYROX specific session today, and then after that, I'm gonna be doing an easy run. I figured I would do my run after the workout because I need to see what it's like having to do a compromise run, aka a run after a workout, since I want to see what it's gonna be like during a HYROX event. So the plan is to do this workout with Kian and then recover for a little bit and then go into a run. I guess it's very similar to like a brick run. So hopefully the legs aren't gonna get too demolished, but we'll see.
Preparing, let's go. 17 seconds. How was it?
I'm so out of shape. CrossFit style. Oh. Look at my precious. Oh, it's gone. It was
See, you were
bleeding.
sandbagging.
It was bleeding, I swear. You saw it too.
Making things up. Maybe it's your hand.
Did not do the snatches properly. My back.
weren't using your legs.
Because my hand was hurting.
Your legs are going to do with your hands.
You know when like mentally you're just off and so you can't think to use the right parts, you're just like, you're mentally checked out. That was me after I ripped.
How are your forearms?
They're fine. It's my back.
Good job. HYROX buddy. HYROX champs.
Can we defer?
No.
Finally, double session day, done and dusted. I almost did not run today because I just was not in it. I think because of the rain, weather, all that. But I was reminded that it's all about discipline, not motivation. So even though I am not in the mood, I'm still gonna do it because I know I'll feel better after this. I'm also telling myself it's only 6.5K. I've ran farther in worse conditions, so I should be grateful that I am able to go out. So I'm gonna try and bang it out. It's just an easy run, so no speed work whatsoever. So I'm gonna try and enjoy this run as much as I can. It's definitely a lot chillier today, and the rain is not helping. Totally forgot to wear gloves. I definitely pushed myself a lot last week that I decided to peel it back a little this week. I toned down on lifting, and then even with my runs, especially during the easy runs, I try not to push the pace a little. So I'm actually hiding my watch right now, so that way I don't get in my head when it comes to keeping up my pace. Super tempting to look at my watch and see what I'm running at, but I do know the best way to know that you're running easy is to go by feel and not look at your watch, because the watch can play tricks on you. You like see your watch and you're going really fast, you're like, yeah, I feel good. And then next thing you know, you gas out by the end. So I'm really trying to practice more being in tune with my body and trying to figure out like what it really means. So hence why I'm blocking the watch today. And just like that, another week of workouts done and dusted.